Oh. Hey. What's my current split? Right now I'm doing a push pull. That's an advanced split. I don't recommend it unless you're like pretty, you've been in the gym and you're able to gauge yourself pretty well. But it's a push pull, legs off, and then upper lower off repeat. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I shaved, so now I look like a baby. My nose is a little red though because I got sunburnt. All right, let's get it. Ugh. There we go. Any recommendations on chest? It's more my shoulders. I would warm up your shoulders with either bands or like lightweight and go in and out. And you don't need to do free weight workouts to increase your bench strength or increase your chest size or strength. You can do a lot of machine work, and that'll help better stabilize and prevent injury of your shoulder. People have the misconception that free weights are better, but it's on an individual basis. You don't necessarily need to do free weights to grow. I just like it because it helps, those smaller stability muscles. And sometimes it's more challenging, but both have their time and place. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yeah, abs are looking crazy, like cinder blocks. I'm doing good. How are you? Hey, hey, hey. We'll do some lateral raises real quick. Ugh. Ah. I wouldn't say I'm bite sized. Pretty big guy in person. I take pride in my gym outfits. You look good, you feel good, you perform good. You know, domino effect. Okay. Quite a few, but or a um, basically a DoorDasher. Give people like you work at the food part of the because you just give these patients food and stuff. So there's just so many roles a nurse does that they aren't paid for. Um, so your EVS, the nurse are always cleaning too. So like it just has so many roles that aren't described when you're applying for a job that people don't quite understand. Um, you're also security, one of the security defenses. You're often be right there with security with doing stuff, transport. So there's so many roles that aren't usually in nurse description that nurses still do. They're everywhere. They're vastly underpaid. Same with doctors. I know doctors get paid well, but they don't get paid enough. Trust me. The only people that I think should be paid less is admin and all the health insurance companies. They like, for example, I saw a video how a hospital charged a mother for skin-on-skin contact with her own baby $1,900, and they quoted it as additional nursing resources. Like, that's such BS. You're gonna charge almost $2,000 for your own mother, or the baby's own mother to have skin-to-skin contact, and the staff isn't seeing a dime of that. So yeah, I think I think the big issue with American healthcare isn't the nurses and the doctors. There's very competent nurses, very competent doctors. They're severely underpaid. It's the higher ups that don't handle patients on a day-to-day basis, like actual patients. Uh, so that makes me so mad. I can go on a tangent about it, but any of the higher ups, like the CNO, which is the chief nursing officer, shouldn't make more than a trauma surgeon who's saving lives on a day-to-day basis. Like, I get CNO is a demanding job, but my CNO at my hospital makes over $600,000 a year. And all she did, she was a nurse, don't get me wrong, but all she had to do was lick some boots and kiss some ass to get their way up to the top with an extra master's degree. But there's just no way they should get paid more than other things, or CEO, or CFO, or any of the big people at health insurance companies. Healthcare workers that are on the front lines should be paid way more. Don't be wrong. CNO, Chief Nursing Officer, is very important, but it doesn't warrant $600,000 a year. Come on. I could work 7 days a week, work my ass off every day for 12 hours a day. I probably wouldn't make a half of what she makes a year. And I know for a fact she's not working 80 hours a week. that's demanding on your feet. So, but what I do, I am going to. Uh, it's not what, it's when. All right, next workout. Sorry, I went on a tangent. 100%, I agree. I think our generation's starting to wake up to that too. Like a lot of like the boomers, they even said it uh, like on TV, like they want us to work or they want the age of retirement to increase, like retirement age. It's like, no, dude, I don't want to work till I'm 70 years old. I'm sorry. It's just not how it works. I want to enjoy and spend my money when I'm young, able to do things, and I have an able body. Not chalk it up to what ifs, later. You never know what happens. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. The balls, though, that these, And I also read that boomers at the age that we're at right now, like, where that I'm at, late 20s, early 30s, they shared almost 30% of the nation's wealth. Our generation shares less than 1% at our current age compared to back then. That is a huge discrepancy in terms of the advantages they had compared to the struggles that we have of today. The goalpost is constantly moving. Now, I understand both sides and stuff like that. Sure, there is some entitlement that comes along with not everybody, but there's plenty of people that are working very, very hard, multiple jobs, and still can't afford a house. And also, there's a lot more competition now. Not only is our population increasing globally, but also now we're competing against AI. So how do they expect? I don't know. Makes no sense. You have more humans, and now you also have more bots to compete with when it comes to jobs. It's just. If you argue that, you're just blind. I feel bad for all the people that are graduating college and trying to apply for entry role jobs. You got to apply for 1,000 just to maybe get a couple offers or a couple interviews. It wasn't even like that when I graduated 6 years ago. That's why you got to pick if you're in college right now, I'd advise you to pick your major very, very wisely. Very, very wisely. Like nursing is not going to go away. You can say it is, but it's not. People are always going to want that human-to-human interaction and that human healthcare, especially when it comes to, on a day-to-day basis. Some doctors are going to go away, but most are still going to stay. So just make sure you choose your jobs wisely or your career choices wisely, and you'll be fine, but you got to play the field now. Do not do not take out all that debt to study in, something that isn't that lucrative or going to be very competitive. It's just not worth accumulating all that debt, especially with the interest. Yeah, and trade. I always will advocate for trade. It's something that I think will always be there. AI can't replace electricians doing crazy work, and people will always pay for convenience. As humans get more, especially our generation, that's one thing that we fall probably in, is we're going to get too reliant on AI to do a lot of tasks that can be done if driven. The CEO of NVIDIA, Jensen, said that the next generation of millionaires are going to be people who are in AI trade. such as electricians, HVAC, plumbers, stuff like that, that AI can't really replace on a hand-to-hand basis. So that's always going to be a good field to get into, in my opinion. Nursing's good. Some doctors are still good for. Um, there's still a good amount out there, but you just got to be very selective. I don't have enough knowledge about would you say biomedical engineering? I don't have enough knowledge, but it sounds pretty good. I know a lot of entry level software and data scientists and cybersecurity will be replaced by AI. I'm not saying the more advanced roles, but entry level roles, there are certainly a lot that are getting replaced by AI. Even like you know, not saying everything, but you can offload a lot of CPA and accounting work um, to Claude. A lot of those CPA firms use Claude as on a day-to-day basis, especially for Excel sheets and stuff like that. Did not think we were going to be having this topic of discussion today, but thank you. I love them too. They're probably my favorite out of the three I have. I have the Gengar, the Pikachu, and the Totodile. Rep them out. Don't be insecure about stretch marks. It's a sign of growth, whether it is you lost a lot of weight or gained more muscle. Stretch marks, I call them tiger stripes. You should be proud of them. But if you're really insecure about it, you can't overlook them. Like overlook the fact that they are a achievement. In my opinion, I would say do like shea butter and then like put tretinoin or retinol based in it, and over time they will fade. They won't go away completely, but you can fade them if you use like a retinol based moisturizer. I personally make my own. I use 100% African shea butter, cold pressed, and then I'll do I'll get prescribed tretinoin, and then I'll mix the two. The only surgery I think I would be really good at is ortho, because would be an ortho bro, but too much schooling, too much debt that I don't want to handle. I thought about it. After all, my dad is a surgeon, but nah. I want to pave my own path, figure stuff out on my own. Yeah, exactly. So shea butter and tretinoin. My boy Totodile needs like a specialty card. My man doesn't have any IRs or SIRs. For those who know what that means, like the illustration rares. Yeah, but hyaluronic acid isn't a moisturizer. I use hyaluronic acid for my face, but yeah, that's what I would use for my body because hyaluronic acid is not prescribed. So hyaluronic acid, like Neutrogena ones, I don't trust Neutrogena. There's too many inactive chemicals in it. Um, so I would mix shea butter because it's 100% organic. You know what it is. It's very effective, and you see a lot of people from Africa have amazing skin. Some of them have like fantastic skin, and they make shea butter, and they look amazing, super youthful, super plump. And then tretinoin is FDA approved to prevent wrinkles and is the gold standard to use for cellular turnover and aging. So I would mix those two together and use that. Hyaluronic acid, most companies aren't tested, small to the lowest, the weakest prescription because it can cause skin dryness, and then you work your way up. I've been doing it for 7 years now. Or that, yeah. I'm actually, you can do 0.025, 0.025, then 0.05, then 0.1, which is like the highest. And then I actually am over trying now, and I use a tazarotene, which is even stronger than 0.1, just because my skin's gotten so used to it. But definitely slow burn. Don't rush going up in strength. Woo! All right. Let's do. Should we do like? Yeah, maybe we'll do overhead. What sunscreen? I use Birch, the Korean brand Birch. But I would say you're usually more if you don't feel like getting that specific one, you're definitely more safe using a just mineral based sunscreen. You know, and then if you don't have any of that, and you don't just use baby sunscreen. A lot of sunscreens have a lot of unnecessary chemicals in them, so baby or mineral, and then from there, I use 50. Try to do 50. Sometimes I only have 30, but 50 is usually what I use. All right. One, two, three. Woo. Anime Ape is where I got them from. Tomorrow we'll be doing pull day and then a leg day the following. So we're going to be going live the next couple days, so stay tuned. Uh, oh. All right, let's get it again. Overhead triceps are killer. Woo! Excuse me. One. Dang. How long have you been working out? Over a decade. Ah, over a decade, consistently. I know I need to make some glute videos soon. The problem is when I'm at the gym, I am going live for you guys, so it's hard to get like gym content because once I'm done, I kind of just want to get out of here. So I might have to sacrifice some lives in the future to get some more content at the gym. You know, the abs are starting to come in though. Starting to look like Hawaiian rolls. Blocks. Thank you, Butch. I appreciate you. BRB. I think we're gonna do an incline press movement next, and then we'll do one more tricep. We'll call it a day. Posing room, of course, and then yeah. Woo. JC, what's up? How are you? Hi, hi, hi. Ah, all right, get after it. 2 more workouts, guys, and then we're gonna go to the posing room. It's a good sesh. Tomorrow um we'll do back day, like a pull day. I'll announce in my Discord tomorrow morning what time that's going to be. Leg day. Leg day. What's today? Ooh, leg day is gonna be on 4th of July. Maybe I'll do like a little 4th of July. Post. Absolutely. Oh, I think I said this before. I struggle with fans because it's always awkward. My waist is super small, and I just have huge thighs and glutes, so it's like super tight around that, and then I won't like my it'll be super loose around the band. So I have to wear a belt a lot. All right, we're gonna do a quick tricep push downs, and then we're gonna go. Take a break. Getting tired. It's so funny, look, because I was in the middle of shaving. This is like silky smooth. I don't know if you guys know this. This is hairy. I still got to shave. My water got cold midway shave, so I shaved my chest, one of my arms, and my face. Still got to shave this, and I got to shave my legs. Uh, I've been watching Boardwalk Empire. I think it's pretty good. I didn't know it was directed by or produced by Martin Scorsese and Mark Wahlberg. Uh, so I've been watching that. I'm not ignoring you. Um, but I got to start House of Dragon too soon. I know it's a banger of a season. I know some things have happened already, but I've been slacking. I've been so busy. No, I read all the. Well, I try to. It's hard to read every single one in the middle of my workouts. But I'll always glance and see them. But if I'm able to lift and you comment, I'm probably not going to see it. Hey, no. All right. We'll go outside because Here's yeah, Emmett is a good actor. I don't know if you read the books, but thank you, appreciate it. All right, posing room is taken by some 17-year-olds, and who knows how long they're going to be in there. So we are going to do some outdoor posing real quick. Woo. Hey. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Can't really see because it's so glaring, but you gotta chill, Ratway. Sometimes you do too much. But love y'all. Gonna go live tomorrow. I'll announce it. And yeah. Love y'all so much.